I think maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that song.
I don't want to get Stokely disappointed.
The guy dropped 100.
Oh, even better than Tom Myers.
Who?
Stokely, you hit a home run with this guy, Stokely. Darin.
Oh shit!
What's up?
Darin, tell us everything. Just right off the bat, Dave Sarra says your dick doesn't work. Yay or nay?
It's complicated, but
that's a no.
Yeah.
That means that's a no.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Dude, I'm sorry to hear about your situation, man. I heard about that. I'm sincere apologies. I hope you're doing all right.
Yeah, what's up, Chad? Yeah, well, I had a cancer diagnosis back in 21. Had my prostate removed, and it's come back. So
That sucks, dude. I'm sorry.
Wait. I didn't know it was all this. So they already took out your prostate because it already was cancerous, and they took it out.
yeah.
Oh, that sucks. And then so when you lost your prostate, then you had the problems with getting erections.
Yep. Pretty much happens to most guys that have to have it removed. There's still ways around it, but not easy.
Even with pills. How about if you take a lot of pills?
No. You got to go even more severe than that.
Well, what do you got to do?
It's called Trimax. It's an injection.
Oh, jeez.
In your dick?
Yeah, in your dick.
Whoa! Ow.
This is too much for Friday. So wait, you give it to yourself, or the doctor gives it to you?
No, you give it to yourself.
So it's like a Ozempic, or worse than that?
Well, I know. I guess what comes from it is a lot more pleasurable than Ozempic. So.
So wait, you put it on the side of your dick or on the top of your dick?
And the base of the side of your dick.
All right, guys. I got to go anyways. Uncle, you got a deal. I wish you the best. I really do. I'll see you.
One-on-one with KB. All right.
Yeah, this is awkward.
Yeah.
Refund me $50 for Darin and refund Darin's cancer. So wait, can you sue? So wait, they told you when they take out your prostate, you're gonna have an ED?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, you weigh having your prostate and possibly dying in 10 years versus taking your prostate out and hoping to live until you're 80. Whether or not that's a good thing these days.
I think I'd vote to just.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough thing for a man to have to deal with that, and it takes a very strong man. And I'm probably an idiot for talking about it right here, to your audience, but I really don't give a fuck anymore. And I've kind of I've accepted it, and I've lived with it, and my wife's supportive. She's the best, and we work our way around it though.
Yeah, but now it's back.
Well, the cancer's back. It's I'm doing preventative radiation actually starting early next week. Not preventative, but radiation that hopefully kill whatever's still there. Yeah.
And where is it? In the same spot?
That's where they target. Yeah, that's where they target because they figure it hasn't spread very far because it doesn't show up anywhere else. And it's hard to see. It's hard to see down in that area if it's just a little bit. So they target your. You get three little. They're called radiation tattoos right across your. Right across that area, and they line you up and they zap you.
So wait, they don't know if you have it or it's just preventative.
Well, you've had your PSA checked, right, Kevin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm checking. I'm actually checking it right now.
Good job. Yeah. So you get your PSA checked, and your PSA basically tells them I shouldn't have a PSA level at all. I should have it it should be undetectable, and it's not. So it's come back.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Well, before it was way up there. All anybody in your audience, men that's 40, 45 and up should have it checked. And when I first had it, it was way elevated and just kept going up and up and up. So, and it's in my family, so it happens.
So that's how they did the PSA thing, and you're at a high level, and then they they did more tests, and you had it.
Yeah, you want to hear the test they have to do to check for cancer in your prostate?
What is that?
They stick this thing that's like a little gun. They stick it up your ass, and it touches your prostate, and they take 12 samples, either 10 or 12. I can't remember. Take 10 or 12 tiny little samples right from your prostate. Take them out of there. Doctor gives you a kiss on the back of the head and sends you on your way. Then they check it and they let you know if you have cancer or not.
But they don't do the finger thing anymore.
Yeah, finger test is just to see if you have an enlarged prostate. That's not going to really tell you if you have cancer.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, this is terrible. Yeah, it happened to my father-in-law. He did a PSA thing and it was elevated, and it turns out he had prostate cancer. And
yeah.
But I think he's okay now. That's why I said to that's what I made up that story with Louis C.K. about mine, because you know, it's survivable, prostate cancer. I guess it's kind of they check for it. You know, when you get a physical, they do the PSA blood test, I guess, or whatever. Yeah. But some things like the pancreas, they can't even really do a accurate test for it. So that's why, you know, you got pancreatic cancer, it's usually a death sentence. Anyway, let's try to lighten the mood with some super chats where they're insulting you. Okay, yeah, so exactly. Before we get to that, what's your take on your wife getting involved with all the? I was saying it the other day. Were you guys used to watch? You watch shows and then you're like, hey, let's do our own show. Whose show did you watch? Was it like you just watch all of the shows? Stuttering John brought you in. Who brought you in?
Well, we got in from somebody that's not in the Dabbleverse. We started our own show, which was just a family-friendly show. And then just by watching the similar types of show, we were you know, you were offered like, you know, Stuttering John or WATP to watch. And I was like, what the fuck's this shit? So I started watching. So technically it would be WATP and Stuttering John that got me into it. And then it's just blown up from there.
So you were watching and then you're like, we'll do our own show.
Yeah. So I started doing my own show, and that's where I started doing the puppet stuff. And I started, you know, talking about, you know, shit, you know, you even played my puppet stuff. I appreciate that back then. And then, you know, Penny, you know, she loves this shit too. So I was like, do you really want to get involved with this? You know, the internet is fucking brutal. You know, you really have to have a head for it. And, you know, of course she said, yeah, I'll be fine. And it's there's been, you know, there's definitely been, you know, I don't know what you call it, roadblocks or you know, speed bumps along the way for sure. And there's one going on now. So I'm able to handle it way better than she can. It's a combination, you know, whatever. It's just her personality versus mine. But she's been having a rough time of late. The trolls, you know, they go after her. You know, you can't even hide the chat because they'll super chat, you know, and then you know they're gonna throw up super chats that are talking shit. And with the cancer stuff, you can imagine, you know, you don't want to hear people, you know, wishing death on your husband, you know, over and over again on a super chat or a chat. So it's you know, it'll pass though, you know, we'll see.
Yeah, I think. Oh, look, Stokely, look, you got your money's worth.
What's going on, everyone? Testing. Can you hear me?
Tom Myers.
Darin, absolute pleasure meeting you.
Is that Tom Myers?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Nick and for Wayne.
What's up, Tom?
Yeah.
When's your next gig? I will come out and see you.
Oh, that's a good question.
By the way, Kevin, I came on here, so I wasn't. So you weren't the worst. You didn't have the worst teeth on the screen. So you know, I'm helping you out there, buddy.
I do so many shows I can't even go to the dentist.
Right.
Seriously, if I went to the dentist, I'd probably have to take 2 days off. I don't know if is the dentist going to compensate me. Anyway, Darin, I'm getting questions on my phone for you. So, I mean, I was talking about this the other day. I just think that it's not really worth it for you guys to do a show if you're going to get insulted and not make any money. I've been podcasting for a while, so I didn't start here. You know what I mean? So I didn't know I was going to make money, and I appreciate that I make money, but I didn't know I was going to make money. So, but the people that come in here, and you know you're going to get fucking harassed and whatnot. Is it worth it? I mean, Giannu and Keanu, they need the money. They don't make any money, so they need money. They don't even make any money. They go on Yuzi show. They don't make any money. Your wife's on Yuzi show right now, right?
Yeah, she got off, but she was, yeah.
Yeah, but again,
Smart move.
I mean,
she does it for fun, you know. She enjoys it. You know?
It doesn't look like she's having fun. She gets harassed.
No, you're right. Right now, she's not having fun. You're right.
So she goes on Yuzi show, doesn't make any money,
right?
Gets harassed. She doesn't. You guys don't want to be professional entertainers. You're not the next Captain and Tennille. So get to a point where I'm like, what are they? What are you doing? I mean, again, Keanu and Gianno, they're hopeless. They're trying to get something going because Gino doesn't have a job. Keanu doesn't have a job. But again, they're humiliating themselves going on Yuzi show with Pat Dixon. But you guys could just stop. They're desperate. They have no choice, I guess. But you guys could just stop and go, tell Yuzi to go fuck himself, or say, I'll come on, but you got to pay me in advance.
Yeah. Well, that's the best part of it. You're absolutely right. I do this as a hobby. I do this for fun. This is I don't golf. I don't hunt. I don't shoot. I don't do any of that shit. This is what I do for fun. So we don't have to do it every day. We took a couple weeks off here, 3 weeks off there. We don't have to. You're absolutely right, which is the best part of it. We have full-time jobs. This is just strictly a hobby, and if we don't want to do it, we don't do it. But I love this shit. I love
Darin, did I hear correctly that Penny is from my home state of Maryland?
Yeah. Penny was born in Cumberland.
Yep. So, okay. Well, it's okay. I know the people of Cumberland. I'm descended from some Allegheny County people out there. So send her my condolences that we're probably related. But Kevin, what you don't understand is that being from Maryland, we enjoy internal pain and suffering. So shows like these kind of shows they really are fun for us.
I know you're half joking, but I understand the masochistic aspect of it. But again, like, I get insulted. People drag my family into shit. But again, I didn't start here. I've been podcasting, and now I'm here. But my show makes money according to Playboard Super Chat and the Dabble dashboard. So I mean, I can justify it, even if whatever. If my wife complains, I'm doing too many shows or whatever, it's like, yeah, but the show makes money. I'm not just sitting, fiddling my prostate, if you will. So I just get to the point where I'm like even I told Karmics, don't do a show for 3 weeks. They're fucked. So even if your wife doesn't want to do it, even if she's had it. If she goes away for 3 weeks, nobody has any shows. So to give people content, she's fighting with that fucking and Haley's a loser. So for her to be fighting back and forth with Haley, I mean, I could see if she's making money or she has some end game with it, but to go back and forth and to go on YouTube and let him profit from it is, to me, it's insane. I don't know.
To me, that's the best part of it. Actually, I don't start feuds. I just bring stuff to the table that has been brought. The Haley thing all started from Vegas, and it's just gone from there. And then now this. By the way, has American Cupcake ever been on your show?
Not that I know of.
All right, so there you go, American Pound Cake. I've renamed him to American Pound Cake. I got on KB's show before you, so fuck off. That was a little personal thing because he and I are in a beef now, and of course he's wishing my death as well. So,
go Orioles! What's left of them?
Yeah, go Orioles.
He's literally wishing your death because you have prostate cancer.
Well, I don't know if he's actually wishing my death, but he's enjoying telling everybody that I have.
Okay, so your point is you and Penny like the back and forth, even if it's even if you're not profiting monetarily, you still enjoy fighting with Cupcake and or Haley.
I love it. Yeah, and this whole Haley thing. If you want a great video to watch, Kevin, go watch our show from yesterday and watch the coverage that we did of Haley's time on This Little Piggy from Hackamania. You'll enjoy it. I promise you will.
Okay. What's your channel again?
Come on.
No, is it
Penny in
is
the
it
Big Dork.
officially Penny and the Big Dork?
Penny, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Penny and the Big
Dork.
Dork on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, but then even when I watch it, it doesn't say Penny and the Big Dork in the background. It says Penny and Darin, doesn't it? It's something like that.
I changed it. I changed the name of our show. The channel's still Penny and the Big Dork, but I changed the name of the show because there's a lot of dorks out there, and I didn't want, I wanted them to know that I'm Darin the Big Dork. I'm not Carl the Dork or whatever, or Tom the Dork, whatever.
And with the chemotherapy, you may not be big anymore. So
no, you know what else, Kevin and Tom, check this out. I have to take this shit called Lupron, which is going to remove all of my testosterone. So I'm going to be a woman here for a few months.
You're going to be like Gino.
Yeah, I'm going to be like Gino. I'll be in the background hollering.
How old are you?
57.
Because I don't know why, but I couldn't get to sleep last night, and I was trying to see. I looked up how old, American men live to be now, average age. But so if you're 70, I think the average is 78. But if you live to be 80, if you're making it to 65, then they expect you to live to be 83. So I guess I'm expecting
78 is for women, I believe. 74 is for men. Last time I checked.
No, I think it's higher. I think it's 76. It could be 76, but I think the average male lives to be 76. But the point is, if you live to be 65, then the average for anybody who makes it to 65 is like 83, 84. So I guess, my point is, I should live to be 83 or 84. That's why I was asking your age, because if you make it to 65.
We were both kind of right at 76 and a half years, which was a drop from, was a drop from COVID time, actually. It was longer.
Yeah, my father's
if we all move to Japan, then we all gain another 10 years at least.
Because of the sushi?
I think so.
Stealth.
But I didn't. That makes sense though, because a lot of people die before they're 65. So if you make it to 60, the overall average is 76. But if you make it to 65, then the average for anybody who makes it to 65 is 83, 84. It's always higher for women. So and then how long you been married to Penny?
Married for 7 years.
So you got the prostate problems after you married her?
Yeah. We've been together 14, I think.
So no, because I was curious. Like you haven't been impotent the whole time with her.
No, we got our fucking in there early on, so we're good. We definitely took care of all.
And how is she in the sack?
Oh, she's wonderful. Yeah, awesome.
First of all, of course,
Dave Sarra's wrong about something. Imagine.
No, he was right. He said he said his dick didn't work. He was right about that. What are you saying?
Yeah,
that's a great question. What are you saying Dave Sarra's wrong about, Tom?
Well, I mean, Dave Sarra is wrong about a lot of stuff, especially stuff involving me. So I kind of take that a little personally. Any chance
I can't keep track of all the beefs. There's a lot of beefs. I didn't know Darin had a beef with Cupcake.
Yeah, that just started last week. I'll forgive you.
Petey Jr., poor Darin. People say, "How's the old lady?" and they really mean. See, this is what I don't. I mean, your wife wants to get insulted.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't, especially about this. But it's going to happen.
But she had to know this was coming, right? If she watched other Dabbleverse shows.
It's just. It's
I mean, they dragged Stuttering John's mom into the shows. Yeah, Dr. Steve is making jokes about Stuttering John's mom, and he's a doctor.
Yeah, people say they're tough, and they
allegedly a doctor. Allegedly,
until it actually happens, you don't know how you're going to react. So even when Haley, so Haley's the one that told everybody about my cancer. And by the way, I didn't say this on my show yesterday. I remember I told one person at Hackamania that I had cancer, and that was Deadpool.
Was this? Oh, I thought it was Stevie Lou, because I told one guy that I got 4 tickets from Officer Canfield, Stevie Lou, and Stevie Lou went running to the Hunchback. Go ahead. What's your story? So you told one person, and then
I completely forgot that I told, because everybody wanted to blame Penny for being drunk and telling everybody I had cancer. It's a possibility that's how it happened. I talked about it on a show that I did about 8 months or a year ago, but I privated that show, and there was somebody in the chat that was very interested in what I was saying. But I did tell one person, which was Deadfool, which is Quad's buddy. You know, they're all you know, the high rollers. That's how the whole get along gang and why you know will go against somebody and not go against somebody else. It's because the high rollers, the people that need to do this for a living, like you know, you don't give a fuck. You're independent, but guys like Quad, you know, they need to appease their high rollers so they have the money keep coming in, you know. And I don't go by that. You know, I don't care. You know, I'm not gonna pander to anybody that's just gonna pay me money. You know.
So wait, you told Deadfool and then he told Quadfather?
I'm assuming because
who told and then somebody told Haley and then she was telling everybody.
So Haley's the one that said it on her show. She said she said basically Darin has prostate cancer and he can't get it up. So she's the one that really set it out there. So that's another reason why I did my spite stream the other day. So make sure you check out that part of the video though, Kevin.
Stop plugging your show. I'm not going to watch it anyway.
You'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it. Just
go watch the NLO version of it, Kevin.
No, she said that recently or right after Hackamania that
no, Wednesday.
Oh, so she just revealed that you have ED from prostate cancer.
Wednesday.
Oh wow. And my sources are saying Balda was what Nick Ricotta used to stuff his nutsack in his wife allegedly.
Yeah. That's it. That's what
so you just show that you just literally throw everything in a kitchen sink in there and see if
it's a shoehorn for your balls.
Yeah.
Basically.